What's up, JD aliens? Welcome back to the show. So Soundcore has released their brand new over-ear active noise cancellation headphones called the Life Q30s. And a lot of people have asked me, should I upgrade? My Q20s just came in the mail. Should I upgrade? Well, I got some really disappointing news for you. We're not going to do this here. Let's go into the lab so we can dig deeper into this. Let's do it. So one of the good things about tech nowadays is that it moves so fast. There's always something new and improved to buy that's going to be better than the next thing. But that's also one of the most terrible things about tech is that, everything comes out every 6 months. Every 6 months something brand new is coming out to truly outdo what you bought 6 months ago. So the question always comes up, should I be upgrading? Well, that's going to be totally up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to lay out the facts here and let these headphones speak for themselves. So here we are. We have the Soundcore Life 20s and the Soundcore Life 30s. These are the big boys, the heavy hitters from Soundcore. And they do have the Life Q10s, but those are a totally different animal. Those are made for people who really do enjoy a lot of bass in their music, and they just want to get their jam on real hard when they're listening. These right here are their active noise cancellation headphones that pack a more balanced sound. They're not so bass heavy, although and this will be the first part of the comparison, the Life Q20s actively have a bass up option. Bass up is the technology that Soundcore uses to just add a little bit more thump into their music, and it resides in these headphones right here. But before we get into that kind of stuff, I gotta show you what they come with and all that good stuff. They both come with USB cables to charge them, as well as 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter non-proprietary aux cables that do not have inline mics. But when it comes to that USB cable, you're going to get USB-C in the Life Q30s. They also both come with something to carry them in. The Life Q20s come with this pouch right here. This is like a neoprene stretchy kind of pouch. I've never seen this before in a pouch, and I really like it. It's pretty soft on the inside, but it's at the end of the day, it's just a pouch, so it's just going to protect you from scratches. You just slide your headphones in there and just tuck them away. Whereas the Life Q30s will come with a hard case. Well, not hard, but hard enough to actually protect them from a drop. You open it up and you'll find a little pocket in here to put your cables and stuff, and then they kind of snake around in there to get fitted. And then you can slide them in a bag. But for me, I usually don't use the case. I always appreciate it when a company gives me a case. I just hardly ever use it when I'm traveling because cases actually do take up quite a bit of space. So I end up, folding them, or really just putting them like this, like fold them flat and then slide them in the bag. And they should be okay, provided you don't just be reckless with your gear. Now let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this. You got controls on both ear cups for both of these. On the right ear cup, this is actually the right ear cup on both of them, you're gonna get your play and pause multifunction button, and then you're gonna get a volume up and volume down, which is also gonna control tracks. Now, the one thing I do not like about the Q30s is the layout of the buttons. The buttons themselves are fine, nice and tactile, but you have volume up and volume down, and then separately you have a play and pause, which is also a multifunction. Whereas in the Q30s, they kind of do it per the industry standard of having the play or multifunction button right there in the middle of the up and down button. That's just more ergonomically sound for someone like me who's used to using a lot of different headphones. If these were your only headphones that you have, these Life Q30s, I'm pretty sure you can get used to that pretty quick, and then you'll enjoy having them. But for somebody who switches back and forth between different headphones a lot, this might be an issue for you. On the opposite ear cup, you're gonna get the same out of both of them. You got your noise cancellation button as well as your power button. Now this is where the real differences begin. On the noise canceling side, if you tap and hold the noise canceling button on the Q20s, you're gonna get noise cancellation on or off, depending on where you started at. But when you start tapping the noise cancellation button on the Q30s, that's where you're gonna start cycling between the noise cancellation off, on, or ambient sound, and some people even call it pass-through. When it comes to build quality, I think they are both equally great. As far as build, I think they're both sturdy. They will last you a long time, provided you're the type of person that actually treats your gear with some level of respect. I don't think any one is actually better than the other. When it comes to build, it really boils down to just visual preference, because they are contrastly different from each other. There's nothing similar about these headphones when you put them up to each other. So it's just going to depend on your personal taste as far as what you want your headphones to look like. Another big difference that I actually found was the difference in size between the ear pads. So it seems like the Soundcore Life 30s are slightly larger as far as the ear hole, whereas the Life Q20s are just a little tighter as far as their hole goes. So as far as the ear pads themselves, they're both made out of memory foam and they're very comfortable, so you can wear them both for a long time. But I think you're just going to get a little bit more room with the Q30s. Now we're going to get into some major differences when it comes to sound quality. Let's talk about the Q20s first. So when you're listening to them with the active noise cancellation off and the bass up off, they are still relatively bass heavy headphones. So if you like bass, you're gonna enjoy the listening experience with the headphones in just normal mode with the ANC off. But when you turn the active noise cancellation on, there is a very obvious difference in the sound. It doesn't diminish the quality at all. You just pull back the bass a little bit. It's still gonna be great sound quality and it's great in both listening modes. It's just that when you turn that noise cancellation on, you probably will want to engage that bass up button. Now, when you turn on that bass up button, you really get bassed up. I personally prefer to listen to them with the bass up off in both modes, whether it's ANC on or off, but that's just me because I feel like they give you plenty even in regular mode. Now moving over to the Q30s, you don't have a bass up option. However, you do get plenty of bass. To me, it's more like you get the same level of bass that you would get with the Q20s in normal mode, ANC off, with the bass up off. So that's plenty of bass for the average person who actually enjoys a lot of bass. So it's there. However, you do get a cleaner sound in my opinion. I believe that they do provide a cleaner sound. But you also get a huge bonus in that they have allowed these to be in the app. That way you can EQ them with the actual EQ, like the user EQ. So you can toggle all the little levers you want to do, and then they have a whole bunch of presets you can choose from. So that's a huge leg up for the Soundcore Life Q30s on that end. But when you turn on the ANC, you don't get a sound shift. You will notice just kind of like a leveling that happens when you turn on the ANC. It's kind of like the mics are reading the environment as soon as you turn it on. So, but as soon as that happens, it's over, and then the sound goes back to normal. And so you don't get this bass taken away in active noise cancellation mode. And speaking of active noise cancellation, I'll go ahead and say that there are 3 levels of noise canceling in the Q30s, which you do not get in the Q20s. You're going to get the outdoor, the indoor, as well as transport mode, and they all vary in the strength of the noise cancellation. Now, when it comes to battery life and all that technical stuff, you can go to their website or the Amazon links I provided to compare and contrast all that kind of stuff. I'm here to tell you about the actual user experience. Now, from my experience, yes, these are good. I had an opportunity to listen to them again before I started up this video, but these right here, for me personally, these just do it for me. Not only because you get to personalize your EQ settings and use those presets, and I will tell you, probably the best setting is going to be the Soundcore signature setting as far as that EQ goes. I'm definitely okay with that one. But as far as having the extra features like the ability to use the app and get a future update if there is one, and the 3 modes of active noise cancellation, which is better and better implemented than the Q30s, my personal preference ends up being the Q30s. It's just what it is. Also, you got that USB-C charging, man. Everything about these headphones has been upgraded. It really just comes down to what your wallet can do right now, because these are an extra $20, and those $20, each one of those dollars goes towards an upgrade, a true upgrade to the Q30s. I don't think any money in the upgrading is wasted. I think you're getting the exact value that you're paying for in these. As a matter of fact, to be honest with you, man, I know these are like 80 bucks online and you probably got a discount code or a coupon, but I truly think they could have charged probably $30 to $40 more for these headphones and nobody would have complained. It's just that they started out so low in pricing with the Life 20s. And that's a huge jump, when you make that big jump. But if these were the first edition of the Life series or the Life Q series, this could have easily been a $115, $130 headphone and no one would complain. So as far as upgrading, I did say I was going to make your decision for you, but man, the decision is clear, man. man. It's definitely worth the upgrade. And if you already got the Q20s, I can't tell you what to do with your box, man. I can't tell you whether to keep them or not. I'm just saying these are actively better. They just are. Hey man, I'm no expert in this kind of stuff, but I do know I have both of these in my hands right now, and I've listened to both of them pretty thoroughly and critically, and there is one clear winner in my book. So, But look, there's people in need right now, and this channel wants to give back. So in every video, I want you to check the links in the description and possibly a donation box at the bottom of each video to see how you can help out, whether it's a community or cancer research or some individual person in need. And right now, what I'm doing is helping out one of our good friends named Ruben. Ruben's house caught on fire a couple of days ago, and they are working diligently trying to build their lives back. So if you feel like it, only if you feel like it, go ahead and drop a few dollars in that GoFundMe account, and we'll help Ruben get his family and everybody else back to whole. Now, I hope you had a good time checking out this video and got a few answers you were looking for regarding these headphones. Now, I'm gonna get out here and go make some more videos, but until we see each other again, make sure y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?